One of the things we tried to do was to create a sequence or an unfolding of views as you move through the circulation of the house. And once you get to the front of the house, this view is just all-encompassing. It's amazing. I'm Nick Tobias, founder and principal at Tobias Partners.
I'm Richard Peters, principal at Tobias Partners and design lead for this particular project.
We're here at Lavender Bay House on Gadigal land in the Eora Nation.
The brief to us was to create a family home for a young couple and their young kids. So the house was to make the most out of the site, obviously, in the beautiful views and its location, and it would serve as a family home predominantly, but it also needed to grow to accommodate large family gatherings and receive guests from time to time.
In the broadest sense, up on Bayview Street, there's a single-storey entrance which has this great picture frame view. That's effectively the pedestrian entrance and the vehicular entrance. You come down from that to a main bedroom level that's got a master bedroom and 3 kids' bedrooms. One more level, then you get to the main family living space, lounge, dining, kitchen. And down one more level finally, to the garden level, we have a rumpus type of area that spills out onto the lawn, to the pool, and ultimately to the harbour. As part of that lower ground floor space, which is really about entertainment, relaxing and having a good time, we've got a bit of a wellness area tucked in towards the back. There's a beautiful steam room experience with some other associated features. The main stair that runs down the southern side of the house not only links all the levels together, but also draws light from above. And it feels nearly like an outdoor experience.
One of our clients works from home full time, so part of the brief was to provide a refuge and a working environment that was disconnected to the house, yet obviously accessible from the house. So at the top of the building sits the client's office. It has dual aspects, so you get these incredible harbour views on one side, and then you get this other, more intimate view back towards the courtyard garden on the other side. It's a really beautiful, calm space to work from. The views and attractions around the harbour are lively, to say the least. So for the house, our response was wanting to create something that was more restrained and calm. And in doing that, we've made decisions around a very sort of restrained material palette. The structure is the form, which is the finish. It's really trying to create spaces that are more calming and reflective rather than attention grabbing, because as I said earlier, there's a whole lot of stuff to focus on out there.
Designing a home that's really large for a small to medium-sized family can be quite challenging in terms of making sure there are more communal and private spaces. There are spaces for coming together and there's spaces for retreat. And we've worked really hard to make sure that all of those dynamics are accommodated. Instead of having glass balustrades everywhere, we have these off-form concrete upturns, nearly like a band. They look really nice architecturally in terms of looking at the house, but they also provide a great level of privacy. We've obviously used landscaping as a device for privacy control, such as external louvers and external awnings, and editing things out of the view that we don't want to see, so we can be really focused on the things that we think are the sweet spot of the view. The thresholds between inside and outside, whether it's at the floor level or the ceiling level, are really seamless. The Vitroxa glazing system that we've used has got the absolute thinnest profile on the market. It's been a joy to work with, and we've been using it since they came to the market in Australia. They really, really want to push the boundaries as hard as they can on every project, which is inspirational for us as well.
There's a lot of things that are complicated and look simple. You don't really appreciate them until you get behind the scenes and see. And I know that sounds like we're looking at really finite detail that maybe in the scheme of things doesn't seem like a lot, but the way that we make these buildings and the care that's involved and that precision to detail is actually what makes the building as strong as it is.